Welcome back to my channel. I'm Vicky. We're on the north coast of Ireland on our flower farm. It's a beautiful day. I'm just back from a few days away, feeling refreshed, ready and raring to go. And the first thing on my to-do list is planting the hardy annuals. So let's go do that now. So one of the main benefits of growing hardy annuals in August-September time is that you get a lot more flowers earlier in the year next year. So whenever the spring bulbs are coming out, the daffodils and the tulips, you've also got some accompanying flowers as well that could be in flower from April, May and even into June as well. So it's very important to do so if you're wanting like flowers for a lot of the year. So I'm going to show you all the ones that we grow by seed first of all in our seed trays, and then the ones that we direct plant. Now the ones that we direct plant aren't quite ready to go out yet because we're still waiting on some flowers in the polytunnel finishing, and once they're finished then they'll come out and then we'll plant those. But now we're able to get lots of things started in seed trays. I'll show you in just a second how we do it. But one of my favorite things to grow at this time of year is the stalks. We use loads of stalks. They have a fabulous scent. They're really, really great in weddings and everything, so we grow loads of those. Also calendula, if you know those, like pot marigold, gorgeous, gorgeous flower. They grow masses of them. We got these seeds from Plants of Distinction, which always have really, really high quality. Also some Gondisha as well. Lovely, lovely flower. Comes out nice and early. And corn cockle as well. These seeds are from Higgledy Garden. I love the packaging. They're always really, really good quality. And we have some gypsophila, massively popular at the minute. Big resurgence in gyp in weddings. And it's just a fabulous flower to grow because you get so many stems from the plant. Larkspur, hyacinth mix. Nice tall stems. Come really, really early. Last a long time. Go to seed. We have these seeds from Higgledy Garden. We also have loads of our own seeds that we have saved as well. Echinacea, something we've just actually started growing this year, and it's just fantastic. And look at these seeds from seedaholic.com. They come with full instructions on how to plant. They give you loads of information on how to use them. It's just really, really great. I just love buying seeds from seedaholic.com for that reason. Slitigo is like a perennial actually. We've been growing this for a few years now, and I use so much of it in my posies and in posy classes and everything because it lasts for so long in the vase, and it's just a very striking, lovely filler flower. And Artemisia as well, another filler flower, loads of instructions. Look at that, isn't that just fantastic? I just love reading about it, hearing about it. And more stalks, because I've looked through all my weddings for next year, what ones are going to be in the early spring, what colours I need, so I've picked out things for that purpose. And then I have my Sweet Williams from our own saved seed. We actually have already planted Sweet Williams this year. We planted them earlier and they're up, they're ready to go out, and that is something that's on my to-do list for this week. And then we'll do some more now, and then we'll have a nice continuation of Sweet Williams as well. So like, look how many seeds you get from that's one flower from our little patch of Sweet Williams, and there's so many seeds. So we will plant all those as well. And of course, not forgetting our sweet pea. We have so many sweet pea seeds. I waited for them to go to seed for months and months and months, but they kept flowering. The sweet pea that we had, the sweet pea that we had sown last September, flowered from, I would say, April until the end of August, non-stop. And even I felt like we were neglecting it a wee bit because I wanted it to go to seed so that we could plant more. It was just absolutely fantastic. I always find that some of the seeds that you plant at this time of year actually end up much better quality of a plant because it's got a lot more time to establish roots over the winter time, and it becomes more hardy, it becomes more sturdy, able to accept all the conditions that will happen. So that's why lots of benefits of growing things now. And even if you don't have a polytunnel, you can grow things outside, sprinkle them, they'll come up earlier in the year, and it's just absolutely so worthwhile rather than just having your bulbs in the springtime. So I'll show you now how we grow our seeds here. I have my single cell seed tray. I love to use these because by the time you're coming to planting out, you're not trying to separate tons of roots. You just lift each individual cell. As you can see from this one over here, I'll just lift out each of those Sweet Williams and just plant it, no problem, easy, easy. Love them, reusable, just brilliant. I have my peat-free, of course, potting soil with my vermiculite mixed in, which just means it won't dry out the same, and it's just easier to work with as well. It's lovely. I always add some water to the mix before I start so that you're planting into something that's quite damp and that you're not watering your seedlings overhead whenever you have them all planted, because otherwise the seeds can just come out, they can get lost. You don't really know if they're actually in properly. So it's just easier to have good control over the watering of the seedlings. So I've already done my mix, so I'll just fill each of these cells. Okay, so it's now all ready to be filled. We use a pencil and we just do a little poke in each one. And I'm going to use my Sweet William seeds that from our own saved plant. I know what colour they are. They're going to be stunning. And we just drop a seed in each one, single seed. Okay, so that's those all sown, then we'll just cover them all up. That's that done. Very, very important part, writing the label. Do not forget this stage, because you think you'll remember what it is and really you won't. Sweet William own seed. And I always put the date as well, just for reference, because we have different types, just to know. And that is our Sweet Williams planted, just like that. So we'll be doing the exact same thing with this whole pile of seeds. So we will, and we will just leave this in the polytunnel. We'll water it from below, we'll not be watering it above, especially in the winter months, because it can go all mouldy and a wee bit green. And then they will be ready to be planted out, either early spring, or else a lot of them will be going out probably in the next maybe a month and a half before the first frost. And that's what's really great about if you're in like a northern climate like us, where it does actually get a lot cooler, is to get things done end of August, like start of September. So now, so you're not waiting too long before there's not enough temperature, not enough light to actually get them to grow. So that's all that we're planting seeds now. So let me know, are you planting anything? Have this inspired you to plant something? Maybe you're growing something that I'm not. Let me know in the comments, because I would really, really, really love to know. So I do actually prefer to grow most things in seed trays, because then you can see what grows, you have more control over where it's situated. But there are some things that we always grow direct, which actually do much better direct. However, the polytunnel is still actually quite full of flowers, and I don't really want to pull anything out just yet. So over the next few weeks, when everything starts to fade and go over, I'll be taking all this out. The tulip bulbs will be arriving, so the tulip bulbs will be going in, the anemones will be going in, the ranunculus will be going in, but we'll also be direct sowing some nigella, gorgeous, absolutely beautiful flowers. Oh, oopsies. Some honesty, which we use in our Christmas wreaths and we use in arrangements, just gorgeous, and some quicker grass as well. Another thing that we dry, so those are actually three really important things that I want to grow, but they do much better being sown directly. So watch the space, pretty soon these sunflowers will be going and then these will be taking their place. So it's September now, the evenings are getting a lot darker. You really feel like the change of seasons as this autumn is just right around the corner, but there's still so much to do. On a flower farm there's loads of garden tasks to be done. Pretty soon we'll be putting everything to bed for the winter time. And I'll be doing loads of videos just of our journey over the next few months of how we do all that and what winter actually looks like on the farm. So be sure and like our videos and comment on them, and remember to subscribe and hit that bell just so that you get notified anytime that we bring out a new video. And I will see you next week.